Today on the channel, we finally got off that no-good Cobra Island with the G.I. Joe Retro Cobra Trooper.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe Retro card unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Cobra Trooper. But for all your Cobra Trooper needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Gotta get a deal out there. Shout out to jaystoysandgames.com, and shout out to how we're going to do this review. We're going to do it like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and I got to imagine a lot of people are pretty happy about this one. Finally getting released as a retro style. We remember back, of course, the dangerous days of Cobra Island, one of the most dangerous islands of all time, especially during the COVID time frame of collecting. Very, very hard to get these figures, we do remember. And now we've had re-releases, we've had some paint variants, we've had a few things. Now we're getting the OG retro style carded version of the Cobra Trooper, which is maybe the preferred trooper to most people out there. I guess you guys tell me down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be army building these. Not sure I'm going to do that. I actually army build the Cobra Trooper ones. I remember I found like 8 of them at one time. I was like, well, there's my army, I'm all done. Now I got this one to tend with here. Maybe just one and done. Maybe I'll pick up another one. We'll see what ends up happening on that one. But let's dive into it. See what's going on with this old retro trooper style classified figure. I mean, it is G.I. Joe classified. I always lump it in. I know some people say it's a different toy line. It isn't. It isn't. It's a different car, but it's the same figures, same base figures as we do know. But looking good right here. We did just hear at New York Comic Con, it looks like Dr. Mindbender, the Cobra Viper, and Rock and Roll will be in the retro waves coming up in the future. So look forward to those reviews on the channel. But we got the OG style packaging art, obviously deluxe size for the 6-inch scale figures. Big old starburst graphics here. G.I. Joe Cobra, the enemy, as we do know as well. Does it say 4 and up? That's what I thought. 4 and up on this one here. On the back, tons of jibber jabber. The UPC, of course, the cross sell. We've unboxed all those on the channel already. Check out those reviews if you did miss them. But we do get the file card. Let's see what it says about this Cobra Trooper. Roll the enemy. That's what he does. He just got to be a bad guy all the time. He's the enemy. Primary specialty, infantry. Secondary, sabotage, like a young firefly. Birthplace, various countries. Never heard of that one. One of the nameless, faceless legions of Cobra Command, Cobras swear absolute loyalty to their fanatical leader, ... Cobra Commander. There you go. Their goal, to conquer the world for their own evil purposes. Oh, evil. Like a young King Diamond in Merciful Fate, things are going to get evil is what's going to happen. But I'm going to slit it out of the bottom. Never easy to unbox these guys. You just kind of got to dive in there and just get after it is what you got to do here. There we go. All right, we're getting down to business. See you later. Spider-Man style, bam! See you later. Of course, we do get the stand. You know me, I'm just a guy that loves a good stand. Cobra stand here, Cobra figure. Love that, absolutely. And there it is, plastic prison. Look at that trooper. Don't call him an officer. He's a trooper. Kind of like Goof Troop. And, you know, it always comes together, Goof Troop style here. And can we get it out? There we go. Oh, don't forget that little knife. Valiant Thor style little knife. And of course, got the tape going on. I say it could be Cambodian, this tape down here. Watch out for that Cambodian tape. I always say it, and I'll always say it. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to the old Cobra Trooper business right here. I guess we'll start with that little knife. Nice blade on the end right here. Black handle. It's a little knife here. Butter your toast with it. Slit a guy's throat. All in a day's work for, of course, a Cobra Trooper right here. But we do get that classic kind of machine laser gun right here. We've seen this in the past. We've seen it in the show. We've seen it a million times. All in black right here. And you do get a little magazine with it. We're always here for these little magazines. To me, it's not a big deal if they come out or not. I don't know. They have it so it comes out. I think I'd just be fine if it stayed inside there. I think most people probably would be as well. We'd welcome not having to possibly lose this along the way here. But I do like he's got a copy. It's an old copy, though. Tomart's action figure guide. So he's a fellow collector here. Salt of the earth, this Cobra Trooper right there. Now we do get a second one here. We get the little pistol going on. We got the little suppressor, silencer, suppressor on the end. You can take it off, put it on, choose your own adventure. We've got a little pistol, though. Everybody needs a little pistol along the way here. And then I guess if he's sniping, he's doing some long-range hunting, he's got this one going on. And he does got a little magazine with this one, Field and Stream, so he's keeping it really on the boy brand right here. Field and Stream looking good. Got the big scope at the top here. Looking nice, though. Big old rifle. He's ready to go. He's ready to take on the Joe team at a moment's notice. Now we're going to dive into the Trooper himself. Very cool here. You got a little... looks like his blood pressure's up a little bit. It's like a figure broke in his review, and he gets this all fired up. He's got a little pink skin tone, very bright pink red. Got those devilish eyes back there. He's, of course, got his COVID mask on. He's not giving up the fight. He says, there's still a chance I could get sick. He's like that guy in the grocery store, still wearing that mask all the time. He's doing that right here. Got the hood over the top, of course. And then you got the helmet here for him. Helmet sticks right on there like we're used to. Have him with the helmet on, helmet off, choose your own adventure. I do think he looks better with the helmet on. That's how I picture these guys in my mind. Looking good right there. He does got the big old vest overlay once again. You got a little gas canister. You got some pockets, some clips, all kinds of stuff. Hole in the back, no backpack for him, but you do got one if you wanted to put one there. Of course, Cobra insignia right there in his heart. You wear it close to your heart, as we do know. Got a little forearm guards going on. 2 trigger hands over here. He's ready to start all guns blazing. He's just going to start blasting. That's what he's going to be doing. Got a holder right here on the side for his side piece and his suppressor if you want to. Knife can be stored on the thigh as well. Big black knee pads going on. Big black boots there with the shin pad covering like a young... Oh, it's Pudge Rodriguez. Shout out to Pudge down there. Texas Ranger legend back in the day. He's got those standard issue Pudge Rodriguez shin guards looking very, very nice there. Bright blue throughout on this one. It was a much duller, darker blue on the original Troopers. This one, more bright blue. I think that's what the retro collectors think of, myself included, the more bright blue on this one here. Little insignias on the arms on the side as well. Forearm guards looking good. But I do like the bright blue jumpsuit on this one. It really, really does pop. It's nice and vibrant. Arms all the way around for us, of course. A bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbows. Oh my gosh, why do we got to bring those pins back into the game? Of course, this is just basically a repaint, re-release is what this is with some different paint to it. But we do got those dreaded pins going on there. Hula hoop, or not a hula hoop, a traditional ab crunch plus waist on him. Big old Cobra Trooper splits here. You got to be able to do the balance beams and the pommel horse if you're going to be a Cobra Trooper, and he shows that he can do that. Also has the drop-down hips. You got to have those, of course. Leg goes up, thigh cut, double-jointed pin knees. Yep, you guessed it, pin knees on this one. We do get the boot cut. We do get the ankles back forth side to side, up and down. So our usual Cobra Trooper shenanigans, I guess is what we're up to here, just with a fresh paint of coat, as Bruce Pritchard would say as well. He does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. But a nice looking figure. Yes, it's a ton of reuse across the board. It's just basically fresh paint. But man, oh man, does fresh paint look good on this one. A nice one. I can see a lot of people army building. This is going to be one of the harder ones to get to the wave. You think Cobra Commander is going to be harder to get? Everybody wants Cobra Commander. That is true. However, a lot of people will buy 2 or 3s of this one where they only need maybe 1 Cobra Commander in their collection. So you got to remember that. If you see it and you're on the fence, you probably better pick this one up if you're along the way. Do got his friend, his brother in arms, I guess, right here. There is some differences here, especially on the chest. On the, he's got the side piece holder on the chest on this one, not on the side. So there is some little bit more differences than I was anticipating on these here. Different weapons, of course, as well. So not terrible, definitely not terrible. Definitely worth an upgrade, definitely worth a pickup, even if you have this one. I'm a little biased, I'm a Joe guy, you guys know that. But a good looking figure, and honestly, I do prefer this version. I like the brighter colors over the more dirty, dark, dingy colors over on this one here. But that's just one man's opinion. What's your opinion, though? Which one do you prefer between these two? Are you army building this one? Are you army building this one? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support the channel. Tons of content every single day on the Patreon. Appreciate all the support over there. ProSATs.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget Sir Paul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads. and on Instagram. So for a Cobra Trooper Retro Card Edition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.